Welcome to Galactic Games across the arena.
He's floating outside the window. Where's he going?
Oh shit! Pluto,
He's floating away. Damn, bro, where'd you go? Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back.
All right, well, who we got here? Who do we got here?
I'm John here. Skinwalker 93. And our guest tonight is, of course, the GG27 champion from the Stinky Pirate Syndicate, Pluto. Pluto, welcome to the show.
Man, good to be here. Thank you, my ass. Was it stinky when I was holding that belt?
Just make sure when you leave here, you just wipe the seat with a wipey after you do it. It's like lights on.
Yeah,
Okay.
wipey up.
Okay, Pluto, I want to ask you the first question for tonight. You know, you are the GG champion. I believe you're the how many GG champs you have now? Like this is the 11th GG champ, 12th. You're the 12th GG champion, bro. How's it feel to actually become champion?
Well, you know, it only feels natural for someone like me.
I'm not good. Not bad. Continue. My bad.
Continue, sir.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, it's just natural. You know, me and my superior genes. You know, they brought me the victory. The Pirate Syndicate here to everybody, so it's only natural.
It's only natural. Okay. We'll get it.
With the job.
You're the first one, obviously the first batch of competitors to compete in the first vehicle combat in GG. How do you think that went for you? What do you think of vehicle combat?
Vehicle combat, man, it's really.
Oh, you're cutting out. You're cutting out big time, bro.
Bro, sound like a fucking robot, bro. He glitching out on his seat and shit.
We'll be back after these technical difficulties.
Alright, let's see if we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
God, he's fully gone from the system, bro. We'll be back after this short break. Are you hungry? Dying for food? Get NGB.
Yo.
You fully left, bro. Our guest tonight is fully left the building. After being offended.
Oh, whoa! He's back. Here. He's back.
Get the ass down in there, boy.
Come on, take a seat.
Oh man.
Okay. Okay, so.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me better?
Shit.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you better. Okay, yeah. So, do you remember the question?
No.
Well, do you remember the answer? Do you remember that?
I said the question.
Do you remember the fucking question, bro, that you asked me?
Yeah. I said you're the first batch. You're the first batch of competitors to compete in vehicle combat. What do you think of vehicle combat?
Oh man, vehicle combat is it's amazing, bro. It's for superior beings like myself, and you know it's not easy. It takes skill. This GG, it went really well. I was the highlight of it as usual. Nah, man, we gotta do more vehicle combat.
So you're advocating of the vehicle combat, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm a big advocate of vehicle combat. I really like vehicle combat.
So,
Let me ask you a
in
question.
your opinion, we got on record here that you voted the Burial Grounds as your favorite map of the night. What made you choose that?
Oh man, Burial Grounds was just peak, bro. It had detail, it had aura, the storms. It was a scary match because you had to, you didn't know where your other opponent was gonna be. That was probably one of the best maps I've seen in a long time. It had history. I put a lot of people in that graveyard, and I'm really proud of the fact.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Whatever.
Oh shit. Man.
Okay,
How do you
that's
feel about
a
mods on Exocraft, man?
that's a good
Mods
answer.
on
Good answer.
Exocraft.
But in your opinion, do you think the stream in particular, or the tournament, or should I say, or in particular, was awful in any sense?
Nah, I think honestly the stream and the tournament was one of the best in recency. And if you think it was awful, you know who you are, and we hate you. So nah, man. If you think this was awful, you clearly have no taste and artistic ability. This was pure cinema, high energy. The stream was amazing. It was fun. People had fun. I couldn't imagine the sad type of person, probably British, who would hate such a thing. Only a British person could hate such beauty.
Hey, we're sitting next to a British person right now. Wow,
I'm just
there's
going
no
to
hate
ignore.
around here from this guy.
Just going to ignore those anti-British comments. We apologize to the viewership there. Of course, we are a multicultural city, a new future city. We have, of course, a Spanish-speaking anomalies and plenty of British. Of the GD, baby.
I heard something about the Black Void Phantoms, bro.
You
Up
heard
and
about?
around this area, man.
It's interesting, yeah. I mean, you better be careful about that one. But in terms of GG28, are you confident to retain the title? I mean, we've seen some ferocious names already in the hat. Sub-Zero Acid committing himself, saying he's back for the Bloodlust. Infernal committing himself back to GG28. And rumors suggest a return of the Guided Ones as well coming back. Are you confident in your retaining of the title for Pirate Syndicate, or does any of those names got you a little bit like, I got to be a bit more focused in the next GG?
I was confident until Sub-Zero, put his hat in the ring. Now I'm slightly less confident. That dude's scary as hell.
Oh,
as far as
shit.
as far as other, hold on, can we appreciate that rain sound?
Whoa, look at that sunset behind you. That's some beautiful
That's
shit.
peak, bro. That is beautiful. I'm
New
almost
Fugue
happy
City,
I
baby.
didn't burn this world down.
New Fugue City, baby. That's that perfect fucking sunset.
Look at a quick view of that city right there.
No,
Look at a quick view.
you know what? No other city's got a sunset like that. Name one.
Nah.
New Ziki? Come
New Ziki?
on, man.
You from New Ziki,
Nah, this
Get New Ziki out of here. Fuck that shit. Get that New Ziki out of here.
What are you, New Ziki?
No, so Sub-Zero is very good at ship combat. He's very good on the ground. So he's someone I have to look out for. As far as the other competition, I mean, I'm not really scared all that much. I don't really see any of my equals up in there. Maybe Infernal, but I'm confident I could beat him. They're beating him in this war, So
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Not the war. Not the war. That's interesting. Skin, you got any questions for Pluto before we move on to the discussion section?
I got one question for you, Pluto. Now that you've won this trophy, do you feel as if this a win in the war between the ISA and your pirate scum.
Yeah, the ISA scum, bro. This show. I mean, it's an omen, really, for how this war is gonna go. You guys fought well. They fought well. And I respect that. But ultimately, they all died to my scatter blaster in the end, in front of the greatest PvPer's grave, nonetheless. So
Okay.
it's an omen, bro. I would take this as a sign and give up now.
A
Interesting.
lot of graves were destroyed that day when you fought him in that graveyard that need to be rebuilt. Some destroyed with the scatter blaster, some with the pulse.
Well, that's right. A return of the pulse and the scatter. That's the big story breaking as well. In, of course, any sort of PvP news. Scatter blasters, pulses, boltcasters all coming back, and news coming through as well about new formations about the pulse spitter as well. Of course, join NX if you want to know more about that and get yourself trained up and roided out to become the best PvPer in this game. Pluto, we're going to ask you a few sort of questions in regards to the more of your opinions in regards to Galactic Games history, because we like to know things about the champion's perspective, if you will, such as, in your opinion, who do you believe is the greatest fighter in GG history?
In GG history, bro. I know a lot of people would ride the bandwagon and say like, hate machinist, RBYZ. Obviously I'm the greatest PvPer of all time, so Kelso Vaughn's pretty good. They're pretty good, but they're all old now, so it's the new
You think it's
generation
your
of
time,
fighters.
huh?
Yeah, it's definitely my time. Viator is really good. He's probably in a good position.
Yeah, let's double click on that. What do you think about the fight between you and Vader?
It was it was scary as shit. Not gonna lie. In the first round, he had me. He had me in that. Oh, he had me, and I had to lock in. That's those last two rounds. Once I found him, it was good. He's very good. He's a very good fighter. He just needs to work on being a little more elusive. Um, but I'm definitely confident in any 1-to-1. I could easily take the W.
I want to really go
That
into
first
depth
round.
in that final. Actually, I do want to go really into depth with that because I want to get sort of like the mentality of what you was thinking in terms of like where was your head out. Because this wasn't an easy fight, like you said. It came down to literally probably a bullet or two between you both. If he would have shot first, he may have killed you and became
Yeah, that was a
champion.
close
Literally
game,
the
man.
difference. That was the difference. So like in that moment, like when you take that first loss in that round. Because it was Viator who beat you in the first round, and then you came back, won the second, and won the third. Just about in that moment in the first round when you went 1-0 down, what was going through your mind in that sort of scenario? Because was it panic? Was it like
Yeah,
determination, or
it was overconfidence. I definitely went in. I didn't have the right gun set up. I had my plasmas supercharged. I didn't think that I was gonna absolutely need the scatter blaster, but when I saw what he did with it, I adapted. I knew that the scatter blaster was gonna be my best chance. I needed to lock in. Disappointed in myself to allow such a round like that to happen. So definitely locked in. Definitely set myself up. Told myself I was gonna be more hit and runs, elusive. He's a very good brawler. So, you know, yeah.
okay, that's good. That's good. Do you
Who do
think
you
you?
think? I got a question. I got a question for him. Who do you think is gonna, besides Sub, who do you think is gonna be a problem for you, or if you think anybody else is gonna be a problem for you?
Um, Let's see. We got Sub Artie's coming back. Is that what I heard?
Okay, I can get you the preliminary list, and this is no confirmed list by any means, and this is very, very exclusive information, of course, and this is absolutely subject to change. But we have so far confirmed, and this is, by the way, GG in April. I mean, some have already got bloody signed up or wanting to do it. So we've got, obviously, yourself, the champion, Pluto, you're automatically in. We have preliminary sign-ups, obviously, Indominus, Infernal. Your average Otter wants to make a return, but he says he might not be available. It's pretty up in the air for Otter at the minute, so it's very, very, very much unconfirmed for him. But Otter, possibly. Spider, making a grand return, the Dark Prince of the Underworld. Augment Echo already said he wants to come back. Odin is given his final attempt. He's already double confirmed. He's given his final attempt. This will be his last ever GG. After this, he's hanging up the gloves. And finally, Sub-Zero Acid. So it's quite a stacked lineup already.
Just Cheddar.
Oh, and of course, yes, Just Cheddar also making a grand return as well. Who came, I believe, fourth in his last GG.
He competed twice.
Yeah. Otter, bro. Otter is definitely probably my biggest ground combat threat. You know, he's a shifty, shifty guy. He
is, yeah, I do agree with that. But a further little bit of thing on Otter, though, you see, here's the thing about Otter. Otter is a formidable opponent, absolutely. However, a little bit like Onerous, we've all discussed it, a little bit like Onerous, he's a bit inexperienced in other disciplines of GG. The race side, the fighting in ships, and, of course, he's never done vehicle combat because barely anyone has now. It's brand new. So all of his GG wins are on ground. He's never lost on the ground. Well, he has lost, but like not lost. Like, so being in ship, not his thing. Being in a vehicle, not his thing. Being in a race, not his thing. You've proven, Pluto, to be a formidable opponent in the air. And you've got more experience in vehicle combat than Otter has. So, on that basis, does that give you more confidence facing him, knowing that these the map production team could make any of these disciplines? It doesn't have to just be ground combat. Despite him being so formidable and probably being the best in the game at ground combat, does it give you more confidence knowing that these disciplines could actually benefit you?
Yeah, it does. It does give me confidence. I'm not the best at ground combat. I try to be a jack of all trades, but ship combat, vehicle combat, that's my expertise. I know. Right now my biggest headache is kind of Sub-Zero. He's an extremely good pilot. He has the best of the best equipment. So, I'm probably gonna have to jump him or assassinate him before GG.
And if you were to choose champion, the quarterfinals, what sort of discipline would you go for?
For the quarterfinals, if I had to choose, a discipline, it'd definitely be, it'd be Star Combat. Get everybody out. It's the hardest one, in my opinion.
CW and Starship.
It's the one that takes Starship Combat takes the most skill, in my opinion. So that would be a perfect quarterfinals. Yeah. I would have it like that.
Okay. I think personally, if there was ground combat in there, I don't know, man. I think you're actually very competent fighter, even in ground combat, Blue. I'm not gonna lie to you. You've actually improved massively compared to when we first fought you, where I was going 5-0 on you. Now you give people a you give people a challenge each time. It's not easy beating you. So I think even in ground combat, you are competent. You've proven that. You beat Augment Echo, and touching on that as well, beating Augment Echo, the past champion, to take his belt. That's a massive deal. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, he fights a lot like Otter. He fights sword and shield kind of. He's gonna sit there with the shield at the blaze. He's a really good brawler. I definitely was not gonna try and go head to head initially in a fight with him. But I found an opening in that second round or that first round. Um, but he's definitely a formidable fighter. He's actually a lot stronger, I think, than Vitor was. It was definitely harder against Augment than it was in the final in terms of and I lost in the final, which is crazy. So
What are you hoping for,
I
though?
lost a
What kind
round.
of what kind of rounds are you hoping for? Different? Are you hoping it's all ground? Are you hoping it's a race? What are you hoping for?
If I had my way, it'd be all exocraft combat. It'd be all vehicle combat if I had my way. Um, I like this flow. I like the vehicle combat with the ground combat PvP. I think Starship combat's there's some really good pilots out there. So
Like, who,
um,
for instance, give me some example. Who do you think's a really good Starship combat? Who do you think would pose the most challenge in that sort of way?
Sub Zero
Yeah. What
Sub
about
Zero
him?
is a
What's so
really
good
good
about him?
pilot. Sub Zero, he has a really a unique fighting stance. He uses the radar in first person, gives him an edge. He's got the best ship, best stats. He has an extensive knowledge in terms of it. He can get caught slipping. Sometimes if he's over eager, you can kind of catch him in an ambush. But overall, he's gonna be your biggest threat. Gabe from Zabia is a really good pilot. He's kind of new to piloting, but he's really strong. I've seen a lot of good maneuvers from him. I know Augment Echo's a decent pilot. Odin from G Hub is a really good pilot.
Odin was good, dude.
Odin was very good
Odin's
inside
a good pilot.
that vehicle combat, I've got to say. I know he didn't get through,
Yeah,
but I saw him, the way he was rocking up on people, just drifting through. And to be fair, Skin, you are bloody right. He's amazing at Starship. My goodness, he was kicking ass in
yeah,
Star League the other day. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Odin's a really good fighter.
he's ripping to shreds.
He is. He's
We might
he's
have to
kind of a
throw in
jack
a
of all
fucking
trades. There's
Starship
not really.
fight.
Yeah,
Bro,
he's a
he's
jack of all
shredded.
trades. He's a shredder, bro. When it comes to Starship, um, Odin's no joke, bro. And honestly, bro, I think he should be confident in winning next GG. He has a chance. It's not impossible.
He's been quite unlucky, Odin,
Starship
in his past GGs. We should pull up his record real quick. Just find the GG archive. I can just pull up his win-loss record, and we can sort of see what type of GGs he's been in as well. So his individual record does state that he is on currently only 2 wins and 9 losses. But he's gone again, boys.
He like disappeared.
Blue bro.
Uh-oh.
He's fully networked.
You fully lagged the fuck up. I mean, that was a pretty good interview, man. I think we got a lot out of that, man.
We did get a lot out of it. I didn't want to discuss a bit more about the compares, but yeah, we got it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. First episode, the pilot episode. Across the
Go ahead and
arena.
make a quick exit.
Let's see. Yeah, the battle to go to. We'll see you live at Eviron for the Battle of Irene, where the ISA of the GD take on the motherfuckers at what do they call Star Clans? Fuck Pirate Syndicate. Fuck Pirate Syndicate. We're gonna fuck them, flex on them bitches. We'll see what the.
Don't matter what he's saying, man. We killing all of them, man.
We're slaughtering every single one of them. See you on Saturday. Remember that, okay? It is going to be 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. UK Time. Not 6 p.m. Central Time, sorry. 3 p.m. Central Time, my bad. Be there on the live. We're going to be cooking. Oh, look who decided to rejoin us when we're closing out.
That's all right, man.
You good, bro? We about to end things right here. Whatever. Get out of here, champ.
We'll see you on the battlefield,
We'll see you on Saturday.
motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll see you on the battlefield, man. Well, mm,
The mini event.
got mini event cooking? Okay, mini event. Tune in, motherfuckers. Pirate Syndicate. We're bombing them again. Let's do it. All right, peace.